Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Have you ever felt like there's this huge opportunity right in front of you, but you just can't quite see it?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's kind of the feeling I got reading the Instant AI Agency. Like, there's this gold mine hidden in plain sight, and AI is the key to unlock it. It's almost like a business thriller, high stakes, big rewards.
It's definitely a page turner.
If you're ready to uncover those hidden opportunities, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe because we're diving deep into this AI gold rush today. Oh, and don't forget to check the description for the book link.
I think what's so captivating is how the author, Dan Wardrope, really lays out a roadmap for building wealth in this new AI world. It's not about owning assets in the traditional sense anymore, but about controlling them.
Okay, so let's break that down. The book talks about this trillion-dollar problem that's hiding in plain sight. It's these massive databases companies have full of leads they never fully utilize.
Right, those dead leads.
Exactly. And the book argues that these databases are like untapped gold mines. Wardrobe himself has a background in traditional lead generation and the pay-per-lead model, and he's saying AI changes everything.
Yeah, it's not about that constant hustle for new leads anymore. It's about realizing the potential of these existing ones.
So how does this all work? What's the magic formula?
The book calls it the ROA system. It stands for Rent Out Your Sales Android. You basically build an AI chatbot that's trained to re-engage these dead leads and turn them into actual sales. It's like bringing a business back to life.
I love that analogy. It's like finding a dusty old treasure chest in the attic and realizing it's full of jewels. It's already there, you just need to know how to open it.
And speaking of treasures, the book shares this amazing story about a student who used the Warrelay system to make $25,000 in profit in just 6 weeks, just by tapping into someone else's database.
Wow, $25,000 in 6 weeks. That's incredible, especially for someone just starting out. So how does the renting out part work?
That's where the brilliance of the ROYA system lies. You're not actually selling the AI itself, you're selling its ability to generate results. The company only pays when you make a sale.
So it's like a performance-based system, right? No results, no pay. Makes sense for both sides. But I'm curious, how technically difficult is this? Do you need to be a coding expert to build these sales androids?
That's one of the things that surprised me most about the book. It explains everything in a way that even someone without a tech background can understand. It walks you through using tools like High Level and Zapier.
So I wouldn't need to learn how to code to build one of these things.
Nope. The book even provides templates and step-by-step instructions, no coding required, and it really stresses this sell-first, build-later approach.
Smart. So you're saying validate the idea before investing a ton of time and resources into building it. Okay, so let's say I'm sold on this. How do I actually go about selling this to businesses? What kind of deals are we talking about here?
The book covers that in detail, too. It goes through different deal structures from performance-based agreements to retainers, so you can tailor your offer to different clients and niches. It even talks about anchor points.
Anchor points, what are those?
Anchor points are basically key moments in a partner's sales process that help determine when a lead is valuable and when you get paid. It's all about understanding what's truly valuable to your partner so you can structure your deal accordingly.
So you're not just throwing things at the wall and hoping something sticks. You're being strategic about it. Okay, so we've got this powerful AI system. We've got smart deal structures in place. But I got to ask the question, how long is this window of opportunity going to stay open? AI is changing so fast. Are we going to see this whole RIA thing become obsolete in a year or two?
It's a good question, and the book acknowledges that AI is a rapidly evolving field, but it makes the argument that the underlying need for lead reactivation is always going to be there. It's a problem that's existed forever, and it's not going away anytime soon, no matter what technology comes along.
That makes sense. Businesses are always looking for ways to maximize what they already have, and those databases of dead leads represent a huge untapped resource. So it sounds like the Instant AI Agency really delivers on its promise of providing a blueprint for building a successful AI-powered agency, even if you're starting from scratch.
Absolutely. It's got the step-by-step guides, the deal structures, the outreach strategies. It's really a complete toolkit.
Okay, so we've talked about the RIOA system, the different ways to structure deals, even the techie side of building these sales androids. But let's zoom out a bit. How does all of this fit into the bigger economic picture?
That's a great question, and the book addresses this head-on. It recognizes that businesses today are dealing with rising costs and shrinking profit margins, which makes them hesitant to invest in traditional marketing and lead generation.
So, in a way, this economic uncertainty actually plays in your favor.
Exactly. The ROA system offers a risk-free, performance-based solution that speaks directly to those concerns. It lets businesses cut costs and boost revenue, which is super appealing in uncertain times.
You're not just offering a service, you're offering peace of mind. You're giving them a way to navigate these choppy waters and come out stronger on the other side.
That's a great way to put it. And the book even goes into the psychology of it all. It says that by presenting the ROYA system as a solution to a problem, they already have those unused databases. You're positioning it as a no-brainer opportunity instead of just another expense.
It's like you're saying, hey, you've already spent the money to get these leads. Now let me help you turn them into actual paying customers. What's the downside?
Exactly. It's about tapping into that desire for certainty and providing a solution that's low risk and high reward.
Makes total sense. So let's dive a little deeper into how the ROYA system works in practice. The book lays out this step-by-step process, and it starts with finding those companies that have these massive, underutilized databases, right?
Right, and then you present them with the idea of using this AI-powered sales android to re-engage those leads and convert them into paying customers. But here's the key. The book emphasizes a show, don't tell approach.
So instead of just explaining the concept, you actually prove it works.
Exactly. You showcase the AI in action, showing them how it can handle conversations, answer questions, overcome objections, and guide leads towards a sale, all in a way that's more efficient and consistent than a human sales team.
You're basically bringing the AI to life right in front of their eyes.
Precisely. And that's where tools like ChatGPT and OpenAI come in. The book gives you detailed instructions and templates for building these AI-powered chatbots. It even has a snapshot of a pre-built Sleeping Beauty android that you can load into your high-level CRM.
Sleeping Beauty Android, love the name. So this pre-built chatbot, what's so special about it?
It's designed specifically for re-engaging those dormant leads, and it uses this unique sentence SMS message that the book calls the Prince Charming SMS kiss to get people to respond.
Prince Charming SMS kiss. Got to hear more about that.
It's amazing how something so simple can be so effective. The book shares cases where this system got reply rates of over 40%. That's way higher than the industry average, which is around 20%.
So you're basically doubling your chances of getting a response just by using this specific two-sentence message. That's incredible.
It really is, and those replies are just the start. The AI chatbot takes it from there, guiding the conversation, figuring out if the lead is a good fit, and ultimately leading them towards a sale or setting up a call with the partner sales team.
It's like having a 24/7 sales assistant working nonstop to convert those dead leads into paying customers. But let's go back to those anchor points we were talking about earlier. How do they fit into all of this?
Identifying those anchor points is crucial for creating win-win deals. It ensures you're getting paid what you're worth and that your partner is happy with the results.
Okay, so let me make sure I get this right. You figure out those key points in the sales process, you build your AI to lead people towards those points, and that's how you trigger payments.
You got it. And the book has a ton of different deal structures to choose from zero-risk, performance-based models where they only pay for successful sales, to monthly retainers, and even hybrid models that combine upfront fees with performance bonuses.
Sounds like a lot of flexibility to tailor your approach to different partners and niches. But I'm guessing not every deal is going to be a slam dunk. What happens if you run into a potential partner who tries to lowball you or offer a deal that just doesn't make sense?
That's where the book's emphasis on mindset comes in. It talks about knowing your worth, being willing to walk away from bad deals, and adopting the attitude that we are the prize.
We are the prize. I like that. It's about understanding that what you bring to the table gives you leverage in negotiations.
Exactly. The book encourages you to embrace the hell yes or hell no principle, meaning it's better to pass on a deal that doesn't feel right than to get stuck in a partnership that's not going anywhere.
It's about focusing on the partnerships that truly align with your goals and what you want to achieve. So you're not just building a business, you're building a life you love.
That's a great way to put it. And remember, the book's main message is all about action. It's about that sell-first, build-later approach, getting out there, securing partnerships, and showing the power of the system before getting bogged down in the technical stuff.
It's about embracing that build the parachute on the way down mentality, recognizing that taking action and building momentum are key in this fast-paced world.
Absolutely. And the book goes beyond just the sales and technical aspects. It also covers different outreach strategies like using your existing network, Facebook ads, cold emailing, Facebook groups, and joint ventures. It provides specific tips and examples for each approach, helping you find and connect with potential partners.
So no matter how you like to connect with people, there's a strategy in there for you. Okay, so let's talk about one of those strategies, the lurker method for Facebook groups.
Ah, yes, the lurker method. It's about finding conversations where business owners are struggling with lead generation and positioning yourself as the solution.
So you're listening in, identifying opportunities, and then swoops in with your AI-powered solution.
You could say that. It's about using existing conversations and communities to your advantage.
It's about being in the right place at the right time with the right solution, but it's also about being genuine, right? You don't want to come across like just another spammer.
Absolutely. The book stresses building relationships, showing value upfront, and being authentic in your interactions.
So it's not just about closing deals, it's about building real connections and helping people solve real problems. It sounds like the Instant AI agency is about more than just building a business. It's about building a community, a network of people who want to achieve their goals and make a difference.
You're right, and the book goes beyond just setting up a basic Sleeping Beauty android. It explores how you can grow your AI agency by offering more services, like managing fresh leads as they come in, providing speed-to-lead solutions, offering support outside of business hours, and even creating specialized AI chatbots for things like collect documents.
So it's about becoming a full-fledged AI solutions provider, not just focusing on database reactivation.
Exactly. Database reactivation is just the starting point. Once you've proven yourself and built trust, you can expand your services and become a truly valuable partner for your clients.
It's like leveling up your agency, expanding your skill set, and constantly exploring what's possible with AI. But with all this talk about AI taking over, what does the book say about whether this approach will actually last? Is this just a fad, or is it something with staying power?
That's where things get really interesting, and we'll dive deeper into that after the break.
Sounds good.
Welcome back.
So before the break, we were talking about how long this whole AI agency thing might last. With AI changing so rapidly, is this a long-term opportunity or just a passing trend?
The book definitely acknowledges that AI is constantly evolving, but it argues that the problem this system solves, businesses not using their customer data to its full potential, is a problem that's always been around.
It's like we all know there's value hidden in data, but it's about finding the right tools to unlock that value.
Exactly, and the book makes a strong case that AI is that tool and that it's only going to get more powerful and effective over time.
Okay, so we've talked about the why behind this whole AI agency idea. Now let's get into the how. The book actually walks us through the steps of building these sales androids, right?
It does, and it breaks it down in a way that's surprisingly easy to follow, even if you're not a tech expert. It starts with gathering the right tools. You'll need High Level for managing your CRM and sending those SMS messages, Zapier for automating your workflows, and a ChatGPT subscription for the AI brains of the operation.
It's like assembling a team of tech superheroes.
I like that analogy, and the book does a great job of explaining what each tool does, how they work together, and how to use them effectively. It's like having a personal tech guru guiding you through it all.
Sounds pretty handy. So once you've got your toolkit assembled, what's the next step?
The next step is to build your sales android. And this is where that Sleeping Beauty Android snapshot comes in handy. The book provides a downloadable template that you can import directly into your high-level CRM.
So it's like a pre-built foundation that you can then customize to fit your needs?
Exactly. And this is where things get really interesting. The book then walks you through the process of training your AI using something called prompt engineering.
Prompt engineering sounds a bit intimidating. Is that where we need those coding skills we were talking about earlier?
Not at all. The book makes prompt engineering really accessible. It boils it down to simple, practical steps. Basically, prompt engineering is about giving your AI chatbot the right instructions and information so it can hold conversations and get the results you want.
So you're basically teaching your AI how to think, how to talk, and how to navigate a conversation like a sales pro.
Precisely. You're shaping its personality, its communication style, how it responds to different situations. It's pretty cool.
It's like you're mentoring a young sales apprentice. So once you've built and trained your sales android, what's next? How do you set it loose on the world?
That's the exciting part. It's time to deploy it, which basically means setting it up to work its magic on your partner's database of those dormant leads.
Sounds like we're about to unleash some serious AI power.
The book explains how to upload your leads into High Level, connect your AI chatbot, and set up those automated SMS campaigns that'll kickstart the re-engagement process.
It's like building a whole system that works behind the scenes even while you're sleeping.
That's the beauty of automation. But the book stresses the importance of keeping an eye on those initial conversations, seeing how things are flowing, and fine-tuning your AI's responses to make sure everything runs smoothly.
So it's not just a set it and forget it kind of thing. You need to stay involved and make sure your AI is performing at its best.
Exactly. It's an ongoing process of learning and improvement, both for you and your BI. The book even covers how to use data and analytics to optimize your AI's performance over time. You can identify patterns, improve conversation flows, and ultimately boost those conversion rates.
It's like having a feedback loop that's constantly helping you refine your approach and get better results.
And the book doesn't stop there. It even gives you tips for scaling your operations. You can hire virtual assistants to handle tasks like lead management and customer support, freeing you up to focus on the bigger picture.
So you can build a team of human and AI assistants, all working together. Now, one of the big themes in the Instant AI agency is this idea of being bold, embracing innovation, and challenging the status quo.
It's all about that entrepreneurial spirit, that drive to create something new and make a difference.
It's about being a pioneer, someone who's not afraid to try new things and forge their own path.
The book really encourages readers to see themselves as trailblazers in this new world of AI. And it's a message that's incredibly relevant in today's world, where the ability to adapt and innovate is more important than ever.
It's about being agile, flexible, and always one step ahead. Now, in the next segment, we'll dive into the book's insights on niche selection, outreach strategies, and how to scale your AI agency to build a sustainable and profitable business that aligns with your goals and values.
We'll talk about finding your sweet spot in the market, connecting with the right partners, and building a business that's both successful and personally fulfilling.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We've been talking about building AI agencies and this whole ROYA system, turning those so-called dead leads into profit. It's a pretty fascinating concept.
It is. There's a lot of potential there.
Before the break, you mentioned niche selection and outreach strategies, like finding the right market and the right people to partner with. Can you tell us about that?
Sure, the book really stresses choosing a niche that you're genuinely interested in and that has enough potential customers to support your business.
Makes sense. If you're passionate about what you're doing, it's going to show, right?
Exactly. And the book actually gives you a framework for evaluating different niches. It helps you consider things like market size, how much competition there is, and how much profit you can potentially make. It also encourages you to think about your own skills and experience and how you can use those to your advantage.
So it's about finding that sweet spot where your interests, your skills, and the market all come together.
Right. It's about finding that perfect fit. And once you've figured out your niche, the next step is reaching out to potential partners.
Right. We touched on some of those outreach strategies earlier, like leveraging your existing network, Facebook ads, cold emailing, Facebook groups, and joint ventures.
The book goes deep into each of those strategies, giving you specific tips and examples. For example, if you're using Facebook ads, it talks about how important it is to target your ads to the right people, write compelling copy, and track your results so you can make your campaigns even better.
It's like having a marketing roadmap to guide you through the process.
Exactly. And if you're comfortable with cold emailing, the book provides templates and scripts for writing emails that get people's attention, build rapport, and clearly show the value you bring to the table.
It's like having a secret weapon in your inbox.
And for those who prefer a more community-based approach, there's the power of Facebook groups.
Ah, yes, the lurker method.
That's the one. It's about finding those online communities where your ideal partners are hanging out, listening to their conversations, and strategically positioning yourself as the solution to their problems.
It's about being helpful, building relationships, and earning trust.
Exactly. And once you've made those connections, you can start showing off your expertise, demonstrating what your AI system can do, and hopefully closing those deals.
Okay, so let's fast forward a bit. You've found your niche, you've got your outreach strategies down, you're landing clients, and things are looking good. What's next? How do you take your AI agency to the next level? How do you scale it?
That's where the book's insights on scaling and automation come in. It's not about trying to do everything yourself. It's about creating a system that can grow with your business.
So it's about building something that's bigger than just a one-man show.
Right. The book talks about hiring virtual assistants, automating tasks, and streamlining your operations. It encourages you to think about your business as a system, figuring out where the bottlenecks are, and finding ways to optimize every step of the process.
It's like building a well-oiled machine where all the parts work together seamlessly.
Exactly. And the book also talks about the importance of constantly learning and adapting, especially in the world of AI, which is changing so fast.
It's about being a lifelong learner, always looking for new knowledge, new tools, and new ways to improve your services.
And it's about surrounding yourself with a team of people who share your vision and are dedicated to achieving great results.
So it's not just about the technology, it's about the people, the culture, the shared passion for innovation and excellence.
That's what it's all about. And ultimately, it's about building a business that reflects your values and goals, a business that not only makes money, but also makes a positive impact.
You know, one thing that's really struck me throughout this deep dive is how the Instant AI agency is about more than just the mechanics of starting a business. It's almost like a philosophy, a way of thinking about work, life, and how technology can shape our future.
I agree. The book challenges us to see the potential of AI not as a threat, but as a way to make us better, to create new possibilities, and to build a better future for everyone.
It's inspiring. It makes you want to jump right in and be a part of this amazing technological revolution that's happening all around us.
And that's really what the Instant AI Agency is all about. It's about giving people the power to take control, to harness the power of AI, and to create a future that's both prosperous and fulfilling.
Well said. As we wrap up our deep dive into the instant AI agency, we want to thank you for joining us on this exploration. We hope you found this conversation thought-provoking and inspiring.
It's been a pleasure discussing these ideas with you.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, let us know. What were your biggest takeaways? What are you excited to try out in your own business? Share your favorite part of the book in the comments below.
And don't forget to subscribe to the deep dive for more deep dives into fascinating topics that are shaping the world around us.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the limits of what's possible.